Sudden death footy, the Bombers to meet the Saints. That's the focus on AFL Riverina TV this week. Hello, I'm Simon Anderson. Joining me at the desk are North Wagga's Corey Watt and Callum Gardner from Marrar. Boys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Corey, we'll start with you. Only 3 wins last year for North Wagga. This year, the club's back playing finals footy. What's the feeling like around the club at the moment, and where has this improvement come from?
Yeah, it's been pretty good this year. Dad's done a good job with the playing group at North Wagga. I think just hard work has paid off. I reckon through we had a big pre-season at the start of the year, and I reckon it's starting to show. So yeah.
Cal, it's been an up and down season for the Bombers. At the early in the year, probably wouldn't have considered 4th to be an ideal finish. How do you guys assess the season?
Yeah, we've definitely gone out of form a little bit at this back end of the season, but I've got all the confidence that we can get back to the way we're playing in them first 5 or 6 rounds and get back to our best footy.
A lot of sceptics saying that there's pretty much 3 sides that can win it. You guys are making up the numbers in the finals. What would you say to that, Corey?
Well, I reckon finals are definitely a different kettle of fish. It's totally a different ball game, so anyone can win it.
Is that something you'd agree with, Cal?
Yeah, definitely. I reckon any of the top 5 could win this finals, and that's what makes it so nerve-wracking, I guess.
Corey, what's the focus going into this week? Who are you got to target at Marrar?
Well, definitely Callum, obviously, and if Brad Turner's playing this week, he's probably a key forward down there, so definitely have someone on him.
That's something you'd agree with, as sort of the key men for you?
Yeah, well, if Turns plays, he'll definitely be one of their focuses because he's just an absolute freak out forward. Yeah. And
on the other way, North Wagga, who have you got to look out for?
I think that it's quick blokes with obviously Corey in the midfield and Dowd's in there, and Jesse Vargosis also gets a bit of it, so they'll probably be our focus through the middle.
Bit of mention of Dowd's there. How big of an influence has he been on your game, and what's the key message to the players from him?
Yeah, he's impacted a lot of my game this year. At the start of the year, a pretty bad kick. So me and him worked on that in the off-season. It's improved a lot, so yeah.
And for Marrar, Clint Taylor as coach, what are his strengths, and what does he do to get the best out of you guys?
I think leading by example out on the field, he'll always just put his body on the line no matter what. And he really just backs our players and he backs our game plan.
Now, one of you two will be playing the loser of Collyambley and East Wagga. The Blues obviously went down to the Hawks on the weekend. Corey, how do you think the repeat game will pan out this weekend?
Yeah, I don't really know actually. Like we're talking about it before, I reckon it's going to be a tough one because they're East Wagga obviously won on the weekend. Collyambley come back off a loss, so it'll be a tough one there.
What do you make of the two sides? Obviously, the Blues have been, quite good throughout the year, and East Wagga seem to be coming home with a wet sail.
Yeah, they are coming home strong, and obviously with East Wagga winning by 60-odd points on the weekend, most would tip East Wagga. But I think if Collie can shut down Geppert and Absalom, then I think they can win it.
Now, the side that we haven't mentioned yet, Temora, the minor premiers, the reigning premiers as well. They have shown they're vulnerable at times this year. Corey, what are their chances of winning a third under Mark Kruger?
Oh, it's definitely a big chance. They're obviously a good team, and we played them I think the week before our last with that T-Mac in the midfield and Wallace down forward. They're hard to stop.
What do you make of them, Cal?
Yeah, well, they're the only team that we haven't beaten this year, and I think it's their forward combination up forward that hurts us. Yeah.
Some of the players across the competition who have stood out for you this season?
Obviously Ben Absalom from East Wagga. Geppert's come into some form at the end of the year. Drew from Collyambley?
Yeah,
he's been going pretty good as well. So yeah.
Solid moustache as well.
Yeah.
Cal, what do you reckon?
I think Dowds hasn't got enough recognition out at North Wagga. Every time we've played them, he's just led from the front and racked up the possessions. And also, yeah, Drew out at Collie.
Unreal. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck this weekend and good luck for the rest of the finals.
Thank you.